But where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. You were in the box. In the channeling chamber. Well, she's a whore. She's a lying bitch slut. I was like sleeping in the side room. Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? No. Whore is just a generic go-to insult for me. I don't mean it like she fucks a lot. I just mean that she's a bitch. I would say it to a guy too, so it's not even a problem. Where is the contradiction? I'm gonna avoid that one. Where is the contradiction? In the evidence or in her testimony? Well, didn't we press everything that she said? What else do we have as evidence that contradicts it? What did she say that could have been? To say that she wasn't in the side room? Well, I mean, it's what we just talked about. The fact that she didn't see Pearl. I'm gonna say the evidence. Answers in the court record. What? Planning to throw out another irrelevant, probably. Very well, the court will see this evidence. Wait! Help me, Mia. I wanted to choose option 3, I was just too scared. But I can guarantee you the Okay, good. Thank you, Mia. I knew I needed your help all along. Just this once, I'll lend you a hand. So, if you choose... So was I supposed to choose... Help me, Mia? Or maybe it was in her testimony. But either way, if I apparently choosing the wrong one just goes to help me, Mia, so thank you for that game. Alright. Mr. Wright, what is your answer? Okay, time to add another bluff to the pile. The witness says that during the actual murder she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there is clearly a contradiction here. Contradiction? Where is this contradiction? Oh, what? So Mia helped me by reversing time? So that I get to make the choice again? Oh, it seems like that's what happened. That one then. It's really weird that they let me just get away without an actual mistake. I don't know why they were so nice that time. Like, why not just penalize me like normal? Weird. Whatever. That part? We'd gone to call the police. So, like, what does that, like, have to do with anything? Dr. Gray's body was there. Well, she escorted her back, though. So she says. Is that the right time frame? What are we talking about? Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room... Okay. I just thought she was talking about after she took her sister back there, but I guess not. You did, in fact, go to the channeling chamber. However, you didn't go there by the way of the winding way. You went there via box. But look at the minor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Muni, please answer the question. No. Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose, since you've put it on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness? I can do that. I know exactly where. Do I present the box? Do I present the guide map? Do I present the map of the channeling chamber? No, then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Okay, I just get to point on the map. Alright. I can do that. She was in the channeling chamber, specifically at the back part, but I don't think it really matters one way or another. Miss Meany was here, of course. What? But that's the channeling chamber. Isn't that the crime scene? You're catching on. That's right. Miss Meany was at the scene of the crime. Order, order, order. That's... why, that is... Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started. Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple, Miss Eenie Meenie was hiding in the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Yep. I can tell you exactly where. Behind the screen. There-ish. Excuse me. Behind the folding screen. A lot of this is pretty easy in this final trial here. Well, we still got a part 2, I believe, since it's at part 4-1. But a lot of it I've been able to figure out pretty simply. I like the way it's going so far. See, you stupid jerk! And I know the answer to this too. You were in the box. Now, Miss Meanie, one so young as you shouldn't be saying... Shut it, Gramps! As if you know exactly how old I am. She looked a lot like Mimi with that face right there, with her eyes slanted like that. Actually, she looks a lot... She does look a lot like Mimi. You could never tell before because of the way her eyes were closed and the face she was making, but she looks a lot like Mimi. Maybe that does give to my theory that it might actually be Mimi and Enie's the one who died. And she just said, oh, like, as if you know how old I am? What if that's a hint that she's not actually who she says she is? Ooh, I don't know. Interesting. Anyway, the box. Miss Meanie, how you were able to hide at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. And maybe that is a hint too, because it makes her look like a ghost, and the fact that she's Mimi, who we think is a ghost, but yeah, right. Who knows? I don't know. And I was saying before that couldn't be the case because it's clearly Mimi's face in the picture with Maya, but we just discovered that Eenie, if that's supposed to be like Enie's, if that's what Enie's face looks like, if Mimi got her face changed to look like Eenie, she has pretty much the same face. I'm going off the rails, but that's my theory here. It's nonsense probably, but it'd be fun. My theories are usually what would be the most entertaining. At least that I can think of. I always hope that it'll be vampires or aliens, because that would be funny. This time it's ghosts, so that's pretty fun. The clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. It was not. I can verify. I don't know how, but I'm sure I'll try. Oh, is it the bullet hole? The bloody scrap. The bloody scrap. Because it shows that somebody was in it. I'm gonna do the scrap. Wow. Oh, it's not right? What? Why are they not... Oh, they did. They did penalize me. Okay. He fell asleep, though? That was so weird. What the fuck? Okay, that was wrong. I mean, can't we just present the fact that the box has a hole in it? But I don't want to present the box again, so I'll present the folding screen with a hole in it. To lead into that conversation? Okay, there we go. You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing. This? What on earth? Is it raining? I thought I heard thunder earlier, and now I thought I heard rain. It is. It's raining. Thought you'd all like to know that. There's a hole! Oh my god. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? I was gonna say something really terrible. That's why I paused for a solid 10 seconds. I was gonna say something bad. Let's just not even go there. Let's just not even... I'm not even gonna hint as to what it was. Which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Meanie, you were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Oh my god, that thunder's loud. Holy shit. I know it's irrelevant to you guys, but it's loud. So what are you saying? Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Meenie? That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eenie Meenie. You were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey? She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. So that's what it was. So that was her. It's just that she does have the exact same face as Mimi Miney. We just couldn't tell the whole time. Because she had a stupid face on. Pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, but this is Phoenix Wright. Well, that's because it wasn't by herself. She had the assistance of Morgan Fay. For one person to do all that preparations, that is. Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Wait, Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? What? You can't be serious. Miss Miney, you had an accomplice, and I will show you who it was. That thunder is loud. This person, if it wasn't someone from Karain Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume, and if it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan Fay? Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? I'm going back and forth on that name. You shot Dr. Gray with your own two hands. Do you deny it? Oh my god. Hey, oh god, hey. Somebody just have a seizure? What happened? I think this is what really happened. Okay. There's gonna be a part 2 to this trial, though. What's gonna happen to make it go on longer? Murderer planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. So the bullet did not come from the box like I initially thought. It did go into the box. The murderer crept silently toward the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Whoa. The red. She stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. So the knife was first. To not make noise. That does make sense. That's probably smarter. She hid my client inside the clothing box, but she missed the heart, so it didn't kill him, so he got to fire a shot. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. Make it look like she was channeling her sister, because her and her sister happen to have the exact same face. That part's a little weird. But it's fine. It's forgivable. That's when he fired. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. I don't know why he had a gun in the first place, but whatever. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground, because he was already on the ground when he fired. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray. Why didn't he fire again? Whatever. Shot him. Didn't she shoot him in the forehead, though? I guess he might have been looking up at her when she shot him, but I guess. Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. So she only meant it to be a knife. He's the one who pulled the gun and got us to rush in there. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood and pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through. Well, I saw through it, so, I mean, yeah. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder. Yep. But, what's gonna make us extend this? Who's laughing? Who is that? Is it Morgan? Or was it you? Are you still evolving? Okay. What is this? What is it this time? It's fun, Karma. Surely. Of course it was me. Well, I figured if it was somebody clearly in the room, he wouldn't question who was laughing. He could see who it was, so I thought it had to be somebody off screen. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. What? And that is? If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? What do you mean? To get revenge. You moron? Oh, you guys fucking love to bring up motive when it suits you. But when my defendant has no motive, which Maggie didn't, which Maya didn't, which I think none of them that I've ever defended have, you don't give a shit. But then when I accuse your guy, you're like, oh, what's the motive? Fuck you. She clearly has one. Morgan and Eni both have one. Or Mimi, whichever. Maya never did. They both have very clear motives that were clear from the beginning of the fucking case. You scoundrel! Phoenix, you're so dumb. You could be like a pizza maker. Look at the way she tosses that dough. Look at that. It looks like dough. It's good. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eeny Meeny fuck you. Literally die. Literally actually die. Die and go to hell. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. Neither does fucking Maya. But she does, though. Oh, she's ripping it apart. Oh my god, it does look like pizza dough. Maya never had a motive. You cunts. She has one. So does Morgan. I hate you all. A motive? I can't say she has no motive here. What do you mean, what is a reason, you stupid fuck? The reason you wanted Dr. Grey dead is this. Should I present the newspaper or a profile? Which one is this? Not that one. The car accident? Probably that. Ha! Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright. Oh, come on. That was a perfectly acceptable answer. So she's really not stupid at all. Like, she's not totally. That was all completely an act? Holy shit. Okay, so that might have been... I mean, that did convey what I wanted to say. Revenge for the sister. So I wasn't wrong. Okay. Alright. No one has proof that Dr. Grey drugged my sister, right? Okay. And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, going to explain, so, please listen, okay? Jumps back into the persona. It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, wanted revenge, then, I wouldn't have waited... Sure you would. You would have needed to wait for the right opportunity. Also, didn't your face need to heal or something? The guy that thought of the spirit thing was... That's true. It was his idea to come there. It was like a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? Huh. How are we gonna prove this one? Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. Oh god, screen went black. The end. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. We don't. What Miss Miney has said is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the... I hope you die. I hope you die, Judge. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss... I hope you die twice. Again, both of them have motives. Maya, nobody ever questioned it. I guess it's just because Maya's the one who seemed like the killer, so we don't even have to question a motive, but then you bring up the other guys who what's the motive? It's not anything. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place. Shut up. Nagurk. I say Nagurk to you. See, that's what I, told you. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. You did say that. But you're gonna be having far worse food. In prison! Oh shit, got her. Very well, I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie. Well, crap. Ah! Who did it? Somebody help. Somebody save me. Thank you, Mia. Again, that is the 4,875th last-second objection that we've had in these 2 games. Thank you, Mia. Apparently I'll never stop needing your help. But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Okay. Your final answer, please. Can I do it? I guess I have to. Mia says I can do it. I believe in the her that believes in me. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do... I wish he would have said that. I wish he would have referenced Gurren Lagann like he referenced Zelda. That would have been good. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Meanie had a motive. Hahaha. Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended, after all. Interesting. Oh, that pride getting in the way again. Yeah. Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. That was a nice rhyme. And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will blow you out of my way. I mean, if you just stopped after the word you, blow you, get it? Cause blow. Yep. She said earlier that she wanted me to make her feel better. And now she wants to blow me. That's fine. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we can reconvene. Okay, I really kind of want to see the end of this trial, so I'm thinking of maybe... I'm hungry, so I want to get up and do some other stuff for a while. But I think I might record the second half of this today, later today, because I want to see the end of this. I want to see what happens. But either way, for now, that's the end of this. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.